I'm telling you, you're understanding. But, see, now you've distracted me. See what you've done. I think this was like my freshman year of high school, and I took a French class, and when I took it, the teacher was crazy. Honestly, oh my god, thank you guys for following. I love it. You guys are amazing. But I was in the class, and thankfully I had like my best friend throughout high school. She was in the class too, so it wasn't that bad, but we're both in this class together, and it basically was like the worst class that I had ever been to in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. It was insane. And the teacher was so crazy. And I was in the class for a good amount of time. And then the teacher wasn't explaining anything well. So the silence is because they restricted my live. But like, I don't know if it actually is affecting it right now. So like, I'm just gonna keep going. We're gonna prosper either way. But I remember we were in this freaking class, and she just, like, every test we were failing, and, like, me and my friend, we were both doing so bad in the class, and then it hit a point where it was, like, the end of the year, and I remember that was, like, the only class I've ever failed in my life. I've never gotten an F, literally ever in my life. This was the only class I've ever failed, and it was this freaking French class, so it was, like, obviously there was underlying issues. Like, this teacher is low-key just, like, it's, like, the worst teacher ever. And then I remember I was young, like, literally my freshman year of high school, and I remember telling my mom, and I was like, oh my god, like, this teacher is crazy, like, I'm literally failing her class. And she had said something to me, and I already didn't like her, so obviously I took it in, like, a bad way. But the teacher was like, okay, so whenever you're, like, doing this, you need to describe, like, okay, your eyes, like, they're beautiful, they're disgusting, like, you need to talk about it in a descriptive manner. And I was like, oh, okay, so you're calling my eyes disgusting, perfect. I went home and I was like, Mom, she just called my eyes disgusting. You need to do something. Like, I didn't say you need to do something, but I was like, yeah, like, isn't this crazy? Like, this teacher's so terrible. Like, she's literally failing me. Like, her class sucks. Like, I can't even understand how to even grasp the concept of French. And she's like, oh my god, like, that's insane. I tell her a story, she was pissed. She's like, she called her eyes disgusting? And I was like, yeah, like, isn't this, like, the most insane teacher ever? And I remember she called the school, and then the school talked to the teacher, obviously. And then the teacher took me out of gym class, and she was like, hey, I wasn't calling your eyes disgusting. I was trying to help you describe them. And I was like, okay, like, I guess I understand what you're saying, but I was so confused, because, like, girl, you said it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, how are you gonna act like you didn't know? Like, you really said that. But it was really just because I really didn't like her, and I had to make it a reason of, like, why I'm failing her class, obviously, and she's a terrible teacher. So, like, honestly, I'm pretty sure she got fired, like, a year or two after that. I remember after I was in that class, I failed it, obviously. After I failed that class, I ended up going and doing Spanish. I did Spanish 1, and then COVID happened. And then COVID was, like, still going on the next year, so it was, like, also online. And I took Spanish 2. So I literally took both Spanish classes. I passed them both, but it was fully because I was cheating on literally everything that they asked me to do, which I probably should have, like, been paying attention, because it's probably, like, a good skill you should know, and just being able to speak Spanish, because especially, like, in Miami and Florida, like, I feel like a lot of people do speak Spanish, so I definitely would say that's probably my bad. But what could you do? But honestly, I didn't think she was gonna tell the teacher in the slightest. Like, my mom's not that confrontational, because, like, I'm, like, the least confrontational person you will ever meet. So, like, her, obviously I got it from somewhere. So whenever I was telling her that, I low-key didn't think she was gonna, like, go to the teacher and be like, okay, like, let me call the school then. Like, I was just hating because I don't like her. But, like, if you want to take her down, go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna complain. But I think it was a very funny situation, and literally the only class I've ever failed. So, like, obviously, in the grand scheme of things, if I've never failed a class my entire life, if I'm failing this one class, it's probably because of the teacher. It's probably because of the methods you're using to teach. If I've literally never failed anything ever. I low-key stand, thank you so much, I will die on that hill. Because, like, obviously it's not my fault. Like, it literally isn't my fault. Because, what do you mean? And I was a kid, so it's like, what do you expect me to do? But thank you guys for following. I really appreciate you guys for listening to my TED Talk. Of course. How are you? How are you guys? I'm doing very good. I am a little bit annoyed because I feel like if the views go down, it's probably going to stay down because of the restriction that I just got. It said, I don't even know what I did. I don't really think I did anything, so I don't know. Yesterday, whenever they restricted the live, I kind of accepted it, and then I had to end it, and I had to just come back on. I don't really know. I'm kind of sad because we already have like 7.7k likes on this one, but you know, what can you do? I am gonna see if the views end up going down to like 70 maybe. I'll probably end it and just restart it because I don't know what I really did. I mean, I think it was the fact that I was like doing this, which is crazy because it's just the fact that like I'm adjusting because this seat is super, like whenever you have, oh my god, thank you for the rose, thank you so much. But whenever like you sit with just like legs on any kind of material like this, I feel like it's so hard and like you constantly have to like adjust and like fix it. So I think that's maybe what happened, but very annoying. Anywhere. Thank you, Jeremy, for following. I really appreciate you. You are the best. I know, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's fine. If I have to end it, it'll be okay. I'll just restart it. Annoying, but honestly, it's okay because I feel like it's best to just not have, like, a restriction on there. Like, I don't understand why. Like, what did I do? I wish it would tell you, like, exactly what you did. And it's like, okay, we're restricting live because of this, so, like, don't do this. So I could just not do it. But it's like, if you're not telling me what I did, then I'm not gonna really know. So I feel like it just, I don't know, very annoying, but it's okay. But it's not AI. How would that even be a thing? And thank you guys so much for liking the live. I do really appreciate that. I'm sad that I'm probably gonna have to end it and like restart it, but like I'm really appreciating you guys for liking it either way. Cause like that happened yesterday too, right at the end. I think it was literally when we hit nearly like, well, I'm gonna restart it, but I'm probably gonna have to end it because it gave me a restriction. So I'm gonna have to turn it off and then I'm just have to turn it back on. So we're gonna have to see though. Thank you!